My cousin loved making fun of my stutter at every family dinner until his wedding speech. My cousin Adrian thought my stutter was comedy gold. Every family gathering became his personal roast session at my expense. Christmas 2019, I'm telling Grandma about college. I'm studying BB Business Administration. Adrian jumps in. BB Business? Try silent studies instead. The whole table erupts laughing. Thanksgiving, he brings a stopwatch to dinner. Times every word I say. 30 seconds for pass the salt. New record, Oliver. Easter 2020 was the worst. Adrian films TikToks mocking my speech. Exaggerated faces, stupid gestures. Gets 50,000 views. I beg him to delete it. It's just comedy. Relax. My stutter started in 7th grade after getting jumped at school. Stress-induced trauma. Most days it's manageable. But when I'm nervous, words jam up like a broken machine. Adrian weaponized this against me constantly. Adrian was obsessed with being center stage at every family event. When his brother Evan got engaged, Adrian immediately started planning his best man speech. This'll be legendary, he bragged at Sunday dinner. 20-minute masterpiece. Hollywood couldn't script this better. People will talk about this for years. He practiced for months religiously. I'd catch him in bathroom mirrors, gesturing dramatically at his reflection. Had note cards, backup cards, laminated copies, the full production setup. While helping Aunt Helen clean photo albums, I found something interesting buried in Adrian's old school box. Speech therapy certificates from elementary school. Turns out the golden boy had severe childhood stuttering that required years of professional therapy to overcome. Wedding day arrives in June. Beautiful outdoor ceremony. 200 guests. Open bar flowing since noon. Adrian worked the crowd like a politician, downing champagne steadily. Liquid confidence, he winked at me. Dinner ends at 8. DJ introduces Adrian with fanfare. The best man's been working on something special for months. Adrian takes the mic, grinning ear to ear. The room goes silent. This was his moment. Everything he'd built toward. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother Evan has always been my hero and best friend. Then it happened. Champagne, adrenaline, 200 eyes watching. Perfect storm conditions. Evan and I used to play baseball in the BB backyard every summer when we were kids. The room's energy shifted completely. You could feel the discomfort spreading. Adrian's eyes went wide as his childhood speech patterns flooded back under pressure. He gripped the mic tighter, determined to push through his prepared material. We would practice for hours, and Evan always taught me to never give up on anything. His girlfriend Megan reached for his arm, trying to get him to stop, but Adrian was committed to delivering his full 20-minute speech no matter what happened. My brother deserves the best wife in the world, and Julia is exactly that. The irony was absolutely perfect. Years of timing my words with stopwatches, recording me for TikTok, mocking my speech, and here he was struggling with the exact same thing in front of everyone who mattered most to him. People checked phones awkwardly, stared at plates. The bride looked mortified. Evan signaled him to wrap up, but Adrian was in full panic mode, sweating through his expensive tuxedo. So let's all raise our glasses high to Evan and Julia for their beautiful future together. When he finally finished, applause was polite but uncomfortable. Adrian immediately disappeared to the bathroom without making eye contact with anyone. I found him 20 minutes later, splashing cold water on his bright red face. That was a rough speech, I said simply. He looked at me in the mirror. For the first time in years, no mockery in his eyes, just recognition. He finally understood what I'd been living with all this time. Yeah, he said quietly, voice still shaky. Really rough speech. Adrian never mocked my stutter again after that night. At the next family dinner, when his little cousin started imitating my speech, Adrian shut it down immediately. Not cool, buddy. We don't do that kind of thing anymore. The TikTok video mysteriously disappeared exactly 1 week later. Sometimes karma just needs the right moment, right pressure, and a little champagne to teach someone exactly what it truly feels like.